mate. And what do you get out of that for yourself when you actually stop being concerned about what you're dealing with, which is Asperger's and high functioning autism, which has made it difficult for you in confidence wise and to work? Now, how much of that do you not ever think about now because you've been working with the horses?
Well, it's helped a lot because I don't have to think about myself so much. I'm always caring for different beings, and it's really rewarding just having horses to care about. Then they return it, they give you the love back. So yeah, it's really nice. Like you go up and hug them and scratch them, and they love it. So yeah.
So how have you said, because I've known you for a long time, so how has that helped you in public now?
It's helped a lot because it actually helps you with your confidence as well, like with everything, like self-confidence and just talking to people and all that too. So yeah, it's helped a lot. And just learning how to communicate with horses has helped a lot too. So yeah,
that's awesome,
amazing.
mate. Hey, and just before Doug jumps on and ask some questions, Regan, can I just ask you to just ask Brendan some questions, because it's your world, not mine. So you might be able to get in some more amazing answers from him to help other people who are watching.
Sure. So Brendan, I want you to tell me first, are you riding the horses or are you working with them on the ground?
On the ground, yeah. At the sanctuary, we work with them on the ground, and some people afterwards ride them or just have them as pets, like a dog or so, like a companion.
Very cool.
So yeah.
What kind of things do you do with them on the ground? Do you lead them around, brush them, feed them? What do you do?
Feed them, brush them when they get like more handled and get used to us.
Mm-hmm.
I don't do the much groundwork, but we have trainers come in to do that. No, I'm sort of learning on the way, I guess. Yeah, I've been here for about a year now. So yeah, just over a year or so.
So what it sounds like to me, Andy, is that what they're doing is they're using the integration of taking horses that are not familiar with humans or have been poorly handled by humans, and they're using it as an opportunity to teach socialization and reading body language cues, and also just helping you guys find partnership with each other, right, Brandon? Does it feel like you link up with certain horses and they resonate with you more than others, perhaps?
Yeah, I have I connect with them emotionally a lot. So I think that's, you find like ones that get really close to you and follow you around. So some yards I go into, they'll crowd round, and it's nice. Yeah.
Do you feel like you see yourself in certain horses? You're like, oh, that's me. I do that. I have that same fear.
Yes, because they come from the wild, and they're not native to Australia, but they were brought in probably 100 and something years ago, and they sort of went out into the wild, and they're in danger because the government and all that want to get rid of them. So we go out and save them before they do that, so that they don't get hurt or the other thing, which is bad. So we try and save as many we can. We've got about around 50 still. So we're giving them homes instead of something terrible happened to them, but they've all had bad experiences and all that, so most of them have, except for the foals. Some of the foals were born here. They come up a bit quicker because they haven't had that previous experience.
That's great. Do you think it would be really great for Brendan, like both of you can answer this, Eddie and Regan, to start riding the horses eventually?
Yeah, if there is a horse that's safe for Brendan to ride, absolutely. And Eddie can speak probably more to the process in which you take a traumatized horse and put a rider on its back. I think that takes somebody who's a skilled rider. But what I love about teaching people horseback riding is that it's like a dance and it's a conversation. And so when you're riding a horse, you have to stop and you have to listen and you have to make sure that you're maintaining that calm energy that we talked about having on the ground, but that you're also communicating clearly. And if it's not working, you have to take a second and think about what you can do to change your communication. And I think for anybody who's on the spectrum or just any of us, having that opportunity to practice, okay, wait, let me think about this, and listen is really important.
Mm. That just related to you, Doug, because I could hear you thinking all the way from LA.
Definitely. I was actually going to show you guys something. Brendan, you're in my book with the horse.
Amazing. Oh, thank you very much, Doug. That's awesome.
You see that?
I'm in his book. Yeah, that's amazing.
Right.
Thank you. Yeah.
Doug, would you like to you jump in
It's
and
awesome.
ask questions?
Yeah. So, Eddie, aren't you also related to a NASCAR team owner?
I am. It is my dad's cousin, Joe Falk. He owns the Go Fast racing team.
Oh, cool.
Pretty cool. That's really cool to hear. So, what made you? How does your business run for the horses?
So, I train quarter horses, and that's all I train. And we have a 14 stall facility. It's me and my wife. My wife actually isn't a horse trainer. She's actually a retired veteran of the United States Marine Corps.
Oh, wow.
And
Awesome.
she does all the day-to-day stuff. I do all the riding. And, we take 14 horses. That's it. No more than that. And that's how when we go travel from usually March to October to horse shows.
Oh, wow.
Have you ever been to the Kentucky Derby at all?
I have not. That's on my bucket list to do.
Well, I just got to add in there, the reason Doug mentioned about the NASCAR, because he's been running this YouTube channel interviewing NASCAR heroes and champions for years and years. And that's how this started. We put his first interview onto that channel and then separated. So he's a huge fan of NASCAR, aren't you, Doug?
I am. I'm really a fan of auto racing in general. NASCAR was just the one that I followed for many years. And then last year I extended my interest to sports cars and Indy cars. And I was in Nashville last year where I had a coincidental meeting with Roger Penske.
Nice.
Yeah, that's cool.
My family's into the racing business. All my cousins, my dad's cousins, my grandfather, his brother, they all race cars. And
wow.
I never did. I got into the horses.
Wow. That's pretty cool. What a great family enterprise you got going there. It's amazing. It's really cool. Hey, I was just going to ask a question, Regan. I think just listening to all this, I really think Doug would benefit so much from getting a little taste of the horse therapy, the training, doing all the groundwork and then eventually get to riding. I think it'd be where he is at now. I think it'd be the next great step for him,
Yeah, I agree. I actually used to live in LA and I was there for 5 years working at a facility called Ride on Therapeutic Horsemanship. I was also an actress, Andy, out there for a while.
Wow.
So I'm very familiar with all of that. And Doug, I'd be happy to refer you to them. They are a wonderful facility and would be a really cool place for you to start.
Well, Doug's actually in Arizona.
Yeah.
Oh, why did I think you were in LA? But that's right, because we met. Well, then maybe we should do equine therapy together.
You're on.
Let's do it. That'll be so fun. We can film it too.